Yes, people, what we saying? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Touchline Facts. First and foremost, hit the like buttons, hit the subscribe buttons. And today we have got. I need a new background, man. I need a colourful background or something, man. Yeah, man. These backgrounds are not doing it at this moment in time. I need a colourful one. But big up to FCB. Big up to Mustafa in the chat. Big up to everyone watching. I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi right now. While I'm on low bars, but we have got a tier list video. Obviously, I was just on Will's stream, his 10k celebration stream. Big up to everyone on that panel. Big up to everyone in that chat. Big up to Will himself for 10k. We are on the road to 2k, so we're going to hit that. Subscribe. Hopefully, get to 2k ASAP. We're on 1,040 now. So yeah, big up to Tyrell in the chat, man. Hit like buttons, hit subscribe buttons, hit share buttons. As I say, tier list. We're going to be ranking every single potential or every single complete signing from Europe's elite clubs. Wild Gun, he's not yours. He's Mr. LB's son. You know LB Demency. Thank you, Donna. Thanks for clearing my name. It was a misunderstanding. No worries. I'll still take Touchline Arsenal FC, Touchline FCB. Listen, as I said earlier in my stream, bro, Gyökeres could very well still be a Man United player. Let's not pretend he couldn't be. Yeah, because Ben Jacobs released it earlier. He's saying that Victor Gyökeres basically would prefer a move to Arsenal. However, Man United he's still open to a Man United move. It's just depending on whether Arsenal go for him or Sesko. You know what I'm saying? Manchester United raid Atletico Madrid, Sergio Navarez. I can't see that happening, bro. He's fucking rich. Sorry, he costs fucking an arm and a leg, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna want fucking millions, or hundreds of millions for him. They just bought him for 90 million, bro, last summer. So I can't see that. I cannot see that. London is obsessed with the Bundesliga. Fabrizio milking the news at the moment, and Bremen's still happening. I told people, and Bremen's still happening. Everyone's getting worried. So when everyone keeps getting worried about Mbeumo, yeah, when it does happen, yeah, I'm mudding everyone that's been sitting there chatting shit because I told people. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying FCB United isn't. What's Fabrizio milking? Let me just have a look what Fabrizio's been milking. He's a bit milking it, to be fair. He's only released one thing. Real Fabrizio is a tier 1 milker. Yeah, Fabrizio is a tier 1 milker. You are right, bro. In that sense, bro. Fabrizio is a tier 1 milker. That's why I don't like. That's why I blocked him when he thingy Ekitike or Osman. That's what they're saying. When he ruined the Ballon d'Or, when Messi won the Ballon d'Or, you ruined it. I blocked him, bro. I've muted him on Twitter. Do you know what I'm saying? Yo, what's good? Big up to Baron, bro. Jadon Sancho would suit Atletico Madrid. Nah, you need to play for that team. You need to be a bastard, bro. You need to be a, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna. Oh no, I closed down my tier list, didn't I? Oh, hold on. Fuck's sake! Hold on, chat. Touchline Miami watch along later. Depends if Liam's doing it. If Liam does it, I'll do it. But I'm not doing it by myself, bro. It'd be 1 a.m. I can't lie, and that's. To be fair, you are right. I might watch the GOAT. I might do a GOAT watch along, bro. So that might be a great shout. I won't lie. Let me just put in them all in. Yeah, there you go. Right, I've got all the pictures in there. Big up to Fishnuts, bro. Big up. Gyökeres gave priority to Arsenal over United as long as Arsenal option is open. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As long as Arsenal don't come in for him, we'll still get him. I can't lie. Saying Ronaldo isn't a good creator when he was 300 as a criminal. I never said he's not a good creator. I said he's not a playmaker. That's literally what I said. I literally said he can pass a ball. He can cross a ball. I just said he doesn't. He not choosing. He doesn't want to. He wants to be on the end of chance. I never said he's not a good creator. I never said that. I just said he doesn't want to. I never said he's not a good creator. Prem fans are obsessed with the Bundesliga. If you want to tell yourself that, buddy. But listen, hopefully some other people join because we have got. I did send the link out to a few people. I did ask a few people if they want to jump on. So I've got it obviously up here. I've edited this whole. This is my tier list. Big up to Godfrey, bro. Big up to everyone in the chat, man. Let's get to 25 likes by the end of this stream. Let's try and get to 1,050 subscribers if we can. And yeah, big up to every single one of you lot. That's not true though. That's only became a thing when Zizou shifted him into that inside forward. Nah, it's not though. Ronaldo's never been a playmaker. He's never been a playmaker. A playmaker for me is like a number 10 or a fucking number 6 deep line playmaker. You know what I'm saying? Not a like. I mean, a winger can be a playmaker, but Ronaldo wasn't dropping in the midfield and bopping. No, he wasn't doing it. You know what I'm saying? He was an elite goal scorer. He was an elite winger. He was an elite dribbler. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't. He was never a playmaker for me. Did I talk to you about? Did I talk about? You know, I didn't say all of them. You know, the ones that say Farmers League this, Farmers League that. These are the ones that are obsessed. Fairs, bro. Are you watching the Club World Cup? Do you know what? I might do a watch along. Yeah, fuck it. I might as well do a watch along, bro. 1 a.m. I'm probably going to be awake. I'm going to go shop, though. In fact, yeah. SSB, I'll go shop. I'll get some chocolate or something. Go shop, get some chocolate. And, yeah, it's in an hour, no? An hour and a half. I'll do it. Do you know what? Fuck it. I'll do it. I'll set the stream up regardless because everyone's asking me. So, but you lot best be there. You lot best be in the chat when I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be sitting there talking to myself at 1 a.m. You know what I mean? But yeah, what's something's going on my Wi-Fi. But listen, we've got a tier list of the ranking every single signing, potential signing from Europe's elite clubs, and we've got a whole. I don't even know. There's like 33. No, there's a and Mbeumo's duplicate. It's about 30 odd signings. We will be there. Don't worry. Big up Crystal Palace at Bayern's bitch. I mean, yeah, we would watch Not Sleeping anyways. Fair dues, bruv. Big up to you, my geezer. Yeah, big up to everyone in the chat, man. Listen, which one should we start off with? Should we just start off with one? I think Will's hitting us with the raid as well. We've got 15 people inside. Let's get to 25 likes. Let's try and get to 1,050 subscribers. Hit like buttons, hit subscribe buttons. And look, which one should we start with? Should we start off easy or should we start off hard? Do you get what I'm saying? We've got S tier, we've got an A tier, we've got a B tier, we've got a C tier, and we've got a D tier. Should we just, so who should we go in with right now? What are we saying, chat? But I don't know what's going on my Wi-Fi as well. It's really winding me up. From my hometown. Where is João Pedro who win trophies at Newcastle? I was going to put João Pedro. I can't lie. But Newcastle. I was going to put João Pedro for Chelsea because if you didn't tell by the title, it says Europe's elite clubs. So, you know, big clubs only. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say he's a playmaker either, but you said he'd rather be in the end of chances, which wasn't always the case. No, I agree with that. Mourinho was thinking. I'm saying the majority of his games have been that. Ronaldo's never been a playmaker, in my opinion. He can make. He's a good passer. He's a good crosser of the ball, but he's never been a playmaker. You know what I'm saying? When the team had fluidity, he had the freedom to drop everywhere he wanted. Wirtz will definitely leave Liverpool in like 2 years. What are we saying? Taking piss. What do you mean taking piss, bro? Did you put? Yeah, I did put Franco. I think Franco's in there. Yeah, Franco's here. Right, who should we go with first? Who are we saying first, chat? Fuck it. We'll start off nice and we'll go Kirkis. What are we saying? I'm saying this is going to be in the B tier, in the middle, in my personal opinion. I think this is a solid. You're getting one of the best left backs in the league for 40 million to replace Andy Robertson, who's been a great servant for the club. Kirkes for me is a top player. I'd love him at United. I think he could play wing back as well. Yeah. B or A. You know what I'm saying? He's high B pushing A. Like I think it's a very, very good signing for Liverpool. He suits them to a T. He's got everything. He's good defensively. He bombs up and down. Do you know what I'm saying? He's got a good cross on him. For me, he's top 3 left backs in the Premier League. Who the fuck is Kirkes? He's a left back for Bournemouth, the one Liverpool are about to sign, bro. But yeah, for me, he's got a lot of good attributes. I think he's one of the best. Yeah, I think he starts for almost any team in the Premier League. I think the only ones that you probably don't argue, the only ones you can't really argue is the ones that maybe not is Chelsea, potentially Chelsea. Why is Rodrigo there? Because it's rumours, bro. I've done rumours, and obviously he's rumoured to join Arsenal. Lewis Hall is better. I'm 50-50 on that, mate. I'm 50-50 on that. I do really like Lewis Hall. And do you know what's crazy, Newcastle? I've got a mate who's from Newcastle who supports Newcastle, and he's called Lewis Hall, and he's blonde. Yeah, but Lewis Hall loves. Tell you what, Lewis Hall loves doing something at Old Trafford. He always gets a goal or an assist. For Chelsea, no, for Newcastle, he scored against us twice at Old Trafford, and he got an assist this season. 3 games, 2 goals, 1 assist against Man United. Nori or Kirkes? I'd prefer Kirkes. I can't lie. I think Kirkes is better. I'll be real. Man said Luke Shaw is better, but yeah, I'm going Kirkes B, bro. I think that's a solid signing from Liverpool. I can't even lie. You know what I'm saying? I think it's brilliant business from them. If I'm honest, bro, I think you're getting potentially the best left back in the league for 40 million. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely up there to me, top 3 position, top 3 in the league. So yeah, man. What we saying though? What we saying? Should we go Zubi do? Should we go Zubi do? What we saying, chat? I'm going B for now, but again, high B. He could potentially be A. What we saying, chat? Because Zubimendi's a very good player. Does he level Arsenal up that much? He's better than Jorginho. You have to say he is better than Jorginho, so he's given him an upgrade. He's added more reinforcements to that midfield. If Thomas Partey does leave, however, and he's the replacement, it's not a great signing. I can't lie. It'll be just because Zubimendi's a decent player, but Partey is clear. You know what I'm saying? Partey's clear, and I feel like Zubimendi's got good attributes. He's good at driving with the ball. He's very press resistant. You know what I'm saying? He's got a decent, can pass through the lines, pass through the lanes and all that stuff. You can't have Zubimendi Rice starting. Zubimendi looks closer in the pivot. Yeah, maybe that's true. Yeah, Zubimendi's a decent player, but for now I'd probably put him in B, like high B. Warfog saying A. Partey and Zubi very different. Potentially is D for me personally. I wouldn't say D, because D's total trash. Like a waste of money. I don't think it's a waste of money. I think Zubimendi's a quality player, bro. I'll be real. I think Zubimendi's a quality player. You know what I'm saying? But fair dues, it's your opinion, isn't it? It's your opinion. But yeah, I'd go Zubi do, mate. I love a good E. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm going B, man. I don't know what you chat. Are we in agreement that we can go B? Yeah, B. We've got 1A, we've got 1D. You know what I'm saying? I'm going B for now. I feel like we've got to wait and see. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like high B, he could potentially be A, because he's a top player. He's a top player for me. Top player. Next, who else we're going with is Liam joining. I did send him the link, but I don't know if he's seen it, and he said he's going to spend time with his missus. So I don't know. It is a waste of money, because Zubimendi, every single time he's played for Sociedad or Spain in the pivot, he stank up the gaff. He can only play as a lone 6. Maybe that's what Arteta wants to do. Maybe Arteta will set up that way. You don't know yet. Tar, should we do Tar? I can't lie, it's C, bro. It's so underwhelming. I know it's a free deal, and Real Madrid, Barca, Man United, and Bayern all were in for him. But for me personally, yeah, like, they need to get so much better. They need a Mark Gahey and another centre-back. He needs to be the third choice centre-back. You know what I'm saying? He's not that good. He's not that good. Tar is a yellow card. He's a walking yellow card. He's literally a walking yellow card. Every time I watch this guy for Germany, he's committing fouls. I don't rate Tar that. I don't think he's that good. I didn't want him when we were linked with him, but I saw that Real Madrid and Barca and Bayern were linked with him, and I was thinking, what are we doing here? I'm putting him in C. I know it's a free deal, you know what I'm saying? So they're not losing much on him, but it still takes up a place in the squad. It's still wages that he's probably on about over 100 grand a week. For me, I am not the biggest fan of Jonathan Tah. He's too slow. Arteta's in fairs. As a squad player, not bad. Yeah. Upamecano. If they got Upamecano and got a Mark Gahey or got another centre back, I know they wanted Huijsen as well, but Huijsen went to Real Madrid. If they got something like that and they had Tar as the third option, it would not be a bad deal. But as of now, I'm putting Tar. Big up Fax, big up Umar Sadiq, big up, bro. But now I'm putting Tar in C tier, I can't lie. Tar is slow in recovery while Bayern play higher line. Got a good point there, bro. To be fair, they did have Eric Dyer, and he's an upgrade on him. But they still need another centre-back, bro. Next one, I'm going this guy, bro. I'll do a big one. Dean Huijsen. Hey, I think potentially S. But I feel like, yeah, this guy is the best young centre-back in the world, as Will keeps saying. £50 million for this guy is an absolute steal. You know what I'm saying? He's arguably Spain's best centre-back. He comes into Madrid and he's probably their second best. You know what I'm saying? Because he's better than Asensio. Huijsen is up there with Eurofax. Huijsen, for me, He's brilliant on the ball. He can break lines with part. What the hell is this? What on earth is this, bro? What on earth is this mutant ad? Anyways, let me just switch up the screen for now because it says gonna. Hold on. I have no idea what this is. Oh yeah, there you go. Got an X there. Thank fuck for that. What on earth is that? It's A. Yeah, I'm going A. He would start for you straight away. For me, £50 million for a guy who starts for Real Madrid. 19 years old as well, so you could have him for 15 years and he could be at the top level. I would go with Dean Huijsen. I think he's absolutely class, and I would go and put him in A, potentially S tier. I think he's worth every penny you guys are spending on the guy. I think genuinely think he's quality, bro. Genuinely think he's a quality player. Huijsen will improve Madrid in build-up, but 1v1 is average. Yeah, but he can learn on that. He's still a 19-year-old centre-back at the end of the day, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? So he can learn from that. You know what I'm trying to say. What else are we saying? Should we go Matheus Cunha? Matheus Cunha. I'm going A. You're lucky I didn't put him in S. This guy, we're going to look back on this signing in 3 or 4 years' time and go, that was the guy. That was the guy that changed Manchester United's fortunes. That was the guy, that was the signing that helped boost Manchester United to becoming back. Yeah, you're lucky I didn't put him in S, bruv. Honestly, you're lucky I didn't put him in S. Yeah, don't make me stop being shameless. I'll put him in S, bruv. Matheus Cunha, we managed to get him. We managed to, Newcastle wanted him. Arsenal were looking at him. A couple of teams were looking at him. Top player. We managed to make him, convince him to join us over them. £60 million is quite a lot. £60 million is quite a lot for a signing, to be fair. However, 15 Premier League goals. I think he got like 6 or 7 assists. Yeah, I haven't seen his interview, but I know I have seen quotes from his interview. He's obviously a Man United fan. He says his dream when he was a kid in Brazil was to play for Man United. He loved watching Manchester United as a kid. And for me, he's everything we need in this football team. Goals, creativity, good dribbler. You know what I'm saying? Starting for the Brazilian national team. I'm so glad we got this signing over the line. I've wanted him for over a year. I'm glad Matheus Cunha is a Manchester United player. I couldn't be more over the moon for this signing. And yeah, you're lucky I didn't put him in S, bro. For me, he's an A. He's genuinely potentially a game-changing signing. Obviously, depending on other signings as well. You know what I'm saying? We still have to get 3 or 4, 5, 6 top-quality players. However, you know what I'm saying? For me, he plays like Rooney. He said, I wouldn't go that far. But you know what I'm saying? He's a top player. He isn't all that. Motherfucker, he'd probably be your best player, bro. Apart from Isak. He'd be your best player, bro. Let's be real. Come on, mate. Have a day off, son. Have a day off, son. He rejected Newcastle for like, exactly, bro. They wanted him and Mbeumo, and they both turned him down. It's not easy being small, is it? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like big clubs are just big clubs. When you're massive, you are massive. Welcome to Manchester United, Matheus Cunha. Big up to Darren, bro. Hope you're well. Realistically, it's B for most clubs, but on A for United as they struggle goal scoring and Cunha officer. Also, I think he's a sick footballer. Yeah, I agree. We still do need a lot more. I just think he's a sick footballer. I think like just in terms of, if you look at this list, right, he's up there with the best players on this list. Like, just as a footballer, I think he's sick. I think he's got so much about him. Creativity, ball carrying, dribbling, finishing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's so much talent with Matheus Cunha. This is why I wanted him for over a year, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really do like him. He cooked us on his Wolves debut. We played them, and he cooked us. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, yeah, you got it about Gyökeres facts. Not really. If he goes Arsenal, he goes Arsenal. Good luck to him. But also, it hasn't actually said that he would go Arsenal or that he's going to go Arsenal. It's just that he would prefer to go to Arsenal. That doesn't mean he's going to go to Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Favourites to have best. He played for a dead Wolves team. Yeah, and got 15 goals, mate, and broke the record or equaled the record for the most goals ever by a Brazilian in a Premier League season. So he's clearly got some talent, hasn't he? Clearly got some ability. You know what I'm saying? How do I get the same as you? What do you mean? We need to start moving on and Mbeumo. Yeah, I think we will. Are you talking about the profile pictures, Mustafa? Yeah, I think we'll get Mbeumo done. I think Mbeumo will be done by Monday. The window opens again on Monday, doesn't it? Yeah, it opens again on Monday. I think we should be good, bro. I think we should be good. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we should be good. Next one. Which one should we go? Which one should we go? You know what? Because we've got a Newcastle fan in here, and he loves chatting shit, and Boymu going to Spurs. All right, bro. Charlie, come. I hope you're here when he joins Man United, bro. You lot listen too much to Paper Talk. Listen, we'll go because you're here. Considering you're here, Newcastle fan, we'll go with Mark Gahey to Chelsea or Bayern Munich because he's linked with both clubs, but more so Chelsea, and he's also linked with Newcastle. But as I say, this is Europe's elite. I actually would put him in A if he goes to either of them clubs. Yeah, I would put him in A. I can't lie. This guy is a sick defender, bro. I'd love him at Man United. I can't lie. I'd love him at Man United, in my personal opinion. I think this guy, this Mark Gahey geezer, is a quality defender. You know what I'm saying? I think he starts for almost any team in the Premier League. Yeah, there's only about 2 or 3 teams he probably doesn't start for. He's genuinely elite. He'd be an elite signing for Chelsea. He'd be an elite signing for Bayern Munich. You know what I'm saying? Bayern Munich are a top team, that top club, sorry, but they need a centre back desperately, quality centre back. They already got Elise from Crystal Palace last year. He'd be an unreal signing for them. And Chelsea, yeah, he'd be their best centre back. You know what I'm saying? The only problem with Mark Gahey is I had a shit on Newcastle Stadium a few years ago. Fucking hell, mate. You know what I'm saying? If I wouldn't want to go there, bruv. You know what I'm saying? But listen, Newcastle, I'm sure Newcastle's a lovely place, but me personally wouldn't want to go there. It's an area in the UK that I probably wouldn't ever want to go to, but each to their own, bruv. Yeah, Mark Gahey is a top centre half. As I say, he'd start for Bayern, he'd start for Chelsea. The one problem is with him is Crystal Palace do want 60 to 70 million pounds for the guy, and that could be, what is stopping people. It is really what's stopping people buying him, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Like that price tag. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to pay 67 million, but for me, I think he's worth it, bro. Honestly, I think he's worth it. Dean better than Euro. I agree, bro. I agree. I never disagreed. He's not going to Man United. They're broke. I realise. I know he's not going to Man United because we don't want to buy a centre back. We're not linked with any centre backs. Maybe if he's still at Crystal Palace in a year's time, because he's still only 24. But I think he turns 25 in like a month. So maybe if he's still available in a year's time, when Man United get rid of Maguire and he's still available, maybe we end up getting him in. You know what I'm saying? I'd love him at Manchester United. I think he's genuinely quality, Mark Gahey. But yeah, rumour to Chelsea or Bayern, I think it's an A signing, bro. I think he'd be both their best centre-backs and levels them both up massively, in my personal opinion. But yeah, so far we've done 6. We've got Tar in C. We've got Kirkez to Liverpool, and Zimmerman to Arsenal in B. We've got Dean Huijsen to Real Madrid in A. We've got Mateus Cunha to Man United in A. And we've got Mark Gahey to Chelsea or Bayern München in A. Yeah, and that's so far the first 6 we've done. We've got 18 people inside. How many likes are we on, chat? How many likes are we on, chat? We're on 8 likes. Hit the like button, people. Come on, let's get to fucking 25 likes. That's the like aim. Hit the sub button as well. Let's try and get to 1,050 subscribers if we can. Sesko liked the video. Sesko, are we saying Sesko to Arsenal? Yeah. Not gonna lie, it's D, bro. Not gonna lie, it is D, bro. That is literally the only explanation, bro. This guy is absolutely trash. This guy is absolutely trash. Yeah. And he's going to cost them 80 million if it does happen. If it does go through 80, 90 million or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? Aït-Nouri, I can't lie, I didn't put him on there. I probably should have put him on there, to be honest with you. I did do Cherki and Reinders, and I did Livramento as well. But I didn't put Aït-Nouri on there, which I probably should have done. I was thinking Aït-Nouri, but I was like, I just can't be asked. Actually, I think I did get an image of Aït-Nouri. I could just add him there now. Hold on. Let me just add him there now. Aït-Nouri. Right, this image. There you go. Right, Aït-Nouri's in, right? Aït-Nouri's in. Just do that, yeah. Yeah, Sesko for me, as I was saying. Old Trafford has rat litter on the seats. Could be worse though. We could have a Geordie accent. That would be fucking tragic, innit? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Sesko for me would be an awful signing for Arsenal. That's not what they need. They need a proven goal scorer. They need a proven striker, and he's going to cost them an arm and a leg for a guy who cannot guarantee you more than 15 league goals in the season. And he's got no first touch, no fundamentals, hasn't got good control. The only thing he's really got is a decent bit of physicality. You know, he's athletically quite good, and he strikes the ball quite well. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. City low-key smashing the window, for fuck's sake. Yeah, they are. So far, they've been unreal in the window, man. But listen, yeah, Sesko and D, he's fucking shit. What you think of Baleba? I'm a bit more. I didn't used to like him. I'm a bit more fond of him, but I don't like dealing with Brighton because Brighton are scamming merchants, bruv. And they try and fucking they'll get like 90, 100 million for him, and he's worth about 50. So yeah, that's so far. What are we saying next? Shall we go? So we'll go Cherki. We'll go for our first S tier. In my opinion, this is S. Just everything. Talent, ability, what he's going to deliver, price, everything, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Everything you could ever name about a signing is Cherki. The only slight problem is for Cherki himself, because Cherki as a player relies on freedom. Will Pep Guardiola give him that freedom? We'll have to wait and see. However, Cherki, £30 million. I would have loved him to join Manchester United. I would have loved him. I was on my knees, paws for Cherki, bruv. Yeah, Cherki will probably get, other than Haaland, he'll probably get the second most G, and maybe Foden, because I think Foden will have a good season next season. Yeah, that's how good Cherki is, bruv. This guy is an absolute joke of a footballer. Yeah, bruv. People think it's crazy when people sit there and saying Cherki's more talented than Mbappe. I think he is. I think it's not even a debate. I think he's by far more talented than Mbappe. I actually think you could argue the only player I can think of that's more talented than him is right now in the world is Yamal or maybe Kvaratskhelia. You know what I'm saying? Cherki has potential to be a top 5 player on the planet. He's that good as a football player. You know what I'm saying? He's that good. I knew Cherki would go City. Yeah, when they linked with him, I knew he'd end up going there. I saw a video of Marmoush and Cherki training. It looked sharp as fuck. Yeah, listen, bruv, we're gonna see more. We're gonna see what's outrageous, bro. What, he's more talented than Mbappe? I think he is. I think the only 2 players I've seen that are more talented so far in this current game, like for the young players, is Yamal and Kvaratskhelia. He's top 5 most talented players on the planet. I don't know why people are after Culture Gams take. With Randers and Roger next to him, he won't have to work. It's finished. Exactly, bruv. And to be honest, they dominate the ball anyways, bruv. Yeah, for me, this guy's unreal, bruv. I can't like this guy's. Wirtz and Palmer is better. Yeah, all right, mate. Maybe they have. So I about to say maybe they have better haircuts, but Palmer and fucking Wirtz's haircuts are fucking shit. Whereas Cherki's got an elite haircut, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? Mbappe's all over. Yeah, Mbappe's pace and power, and he's got a bit of good. He's a very good finisher. Cherki, weight of pass, ridiculous. Control, ridiculous. One never left foot. Absolute unreal footballer. Dynamite of a footballer, bruv. And I'm fucking pissed that he joined them not, bruv. Yeah, I'm pissed that he joined them not, but it is what it is. Cherki and Marmoush. Then you got Savio as well. Haaland and Foden. They're not going to struggle to score goals again next season. I promise you that now. Wirtz, he struggled against Bruno and Bernardo. Relax on Wirtz, 115 million. Yeah, Cherki's just everything you could ever name good about a signing, anything you could rank on. Yeah, he's unfucking real, bruv. Let's go. You could say he's technically gifted, but that's about it. He's not a better dribbler. He is a better dribbler than Mbappe. He is. Mbappe kicks the balls and runs, does 2 step overs and kicks the ball and runs. Cherki's actually got dribbling ability. I see Cherki set in one motion. Yeah, he sat Euro, Mazraoui, and Casemiro all in their bum. All in their bum in one motion, bruv. Went past them like that. I can't lie, bruv. Mbappe, you know what I'm saying? Question is, bruv, Catalan, you love answering these questions. He's both, bruv. He's ethnically French and ethnically Algerian, bruv. Why the fuck does it matter anyways? Do you know what I mean? Mbappe's a kick and run merchant. Exactly. Do you know what? We're going to go with this one. We're going to go Luis Diaz. It's a bastard. Now I want to put this in C. purely based off, not because I don't think he wouldn't do well there, because I think what Hansi Flick's got out of Rafinha is a lot, right? However, the price, £85 million. Why didn't he join Man United? He probably didn't want to join us, mate. Let's be honest. £85 million for Luis Diaz. He's worth about 40 to 50, but they want £85 million. If this deal does happen and Barca pay £85 million for him, for me, look, yeah, Diaz 85 million just end football. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, that would go down. Nah, it's so overpriced, brother. Like, I know, you know what I mean? People are going to look at, like, Barca bought Coutinho for 100 and something million. They bought Dembele for 100 something million. They bought Griezmann. But these players were all, like, Dembele and Coutinho were seen as potentially going to world class. And Griezmann was seen already at world class. You know what I'm saying? Luis Diaz, if it wasn't for this season, go back to last season in the summer, right? Last season in the summer, Liverpool fans wanted to get rid of Luis Diaz. They did not want Luis Diaz at the football club. You know what I'm saying? They didn't like the guy. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to sell him. They wanted him gone. But now he's had a decent season, right? They've won the league. Now they want 85 million euros or pounds or whatever it is for this guy. Yeah, crazy. Big up to Willie for the raid, bruv. Big up to Will for the raid. Big up to the Carnage raid. Will raid, Carnage raid. Rashford is Catalan. Nah, to be fair, it looks like Nico Williams will be joining them lot. I can't lie. It does look like Nico Williams will be joining them lot. Hit the sub button on your way in, people. Well, let's get me to 1,050 subs if we can. And yeah, man, hit the sub button on your way in. Big up to everyone in the chat. Every single one of you. Hope you're liking, subscribing. All that good shit, man. And yeah, Catalan Nico hype struggled against Man United. Do you know what? Speaking of the guy, speaking of the devil when he will appear, Nico Williams to Barca or Bayern. But we'll go Barca because obviously it looks like he will go to Barca. He wants to join Barca. Yamal's releasing Instagram things and all that shit. Where are we ranking this, lads? 50 million, I think it is. What's the price set? I'm saying right now we're going B. I actually quite like him, by the way. I think he's a decent player. Yeah, and he's 28 and they want 85 million. If you 25, 26, you could argue you get an extra 3 or 4 years out of him. Maybe that makes a bit more sense. What are we saying, chat? Where would we rank Nico Williams signing? Where would we rank that? Spanish Doku. I quite like him though when I watch him for Spain. A for Barca, B for Bayern. What are we saying? I'm putting him in B for now. I can't lie. I would like to see him in a better team. See Rafinha clears. Fair, that's fair. I'm kind of scared of Nico going up against Trent. C. So some people in the chat are saying B, some people in the chat saying C. See, I quite like him though. Every time I watch him for Spain, but I need to see him in this Barca team to see how it is. Touchline, bro. Got a feeling a World Cup owner should be lit with performances on show low, especially with Messi playing. Messi's scoring tonight. You watch, Messi's going to score tonight. I need Messi to light the world up just one time, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Just one more time. Give me one more legendary moment from the GOAT, bro. But yeah, I'm going B. I can't lie. I'm going in somewhere in the middle. I think he's a decent player. I think he's got decent talent. I think he will do well at Barca. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's going to be A level, and I don't think he's going to be S level, because I don't think he's on the level of the other signings. But for me, yeah, I would put Nico Williams in B personally. Williams suit more Barca, Leao suits more Bayern. I can't lie, I don't think any of them suit Bayern, I'll be real. Kevin, CR7 equals Messi, same level for me, 2 goes to 1 gen. Why do you like Messi? You'd have 5 UCLs if one for him. It's not that. It's like, bro, he's just a sick footballer, innit? Like, I just love sick footballers. Yeah, I'm saying, obviously, I'd rather my 5 UCLs. But just as a player, I just love Messi, bro. I think I've got a Messi kit from 2012-13. I've also got a Ronaldo kit from that season. I've got a Messi kit. That guy is a joke, bro. Like, it's not even like liking him. I do like Messi, don't get me wrong. I do like Messi. Yeah, it's not that. It's just he is just better than Ronaldo. Like he is. I don't want to do it. I hate these discussions. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone gets offended and then they think you're disrespecting Ronaldo or they think you're disrespecting Messi. Like for me, Messi is just a genius. Like there's things that guy does with football. Like you can't the Boateng goal, the Getafe goal, the 2 Getafe goals. Do you know what I'm saying? It would be wild to be a Man United fan and hate Ronaldo. I don't hate him as a player. I don't hate Ronaldo as a player. I don't really like it. I don't really like Ronaldo's personality. I think his personality is a bit questionable. But yeah, Messi for me is just an absolute genius of a football player. I can't even lie. Just watching him play is just unreal. Messi in the debate at the World Cup and he clears on trophies. Mbappe, Yamal, bruv. Mbappe's 8 years older than fucking Yamal, bruv. Let's not do this. He's 8 years older than him. But listen, let's get into some more, man. CR7 is the best in the world because Messi is from another planet. We're going to go Rashford to Barca. What we saying, chat? I reckon C, bruv. I reckon C. He's not serious, bruv. He's now, you know, he's more interested in shagging. You know what I'm saying? He's more interested in gambling. He's more interested in drinking than he is football anymore. Do you consider that Ronaldo the best player to ever play for your club? Yeah, in my lifetime, he probably is our best player. Yeah, he's the best player that's ever played for our club. Yeah, 100%. I think Ronaldo's the second best ever, but Messi is just the best ever. Like for me, Messi is just the best ever. Yeah, I'm going C, bro. I can't lie. His wages, 40 million. He's more interested in gambling, shagging, and drinking than he is actually interested in football. He's just not serious anymore, and it wouldn't be a great signing for Barca. Although I would love it to happen. I'd love it. I'd love him to end up signing for there because I need my 40 million. You know what I'm saying? I'd love Newcastle to try and sign him. You know what I'm saying? If you need a left winger, let me know. We got one for you. I agree with Ronaldo's personality. I'm with you. I can't stand his personality, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all got to grow up. Just because you rate a player more than another one doesn't mean you hate said player. Facts, bro. But yeah, I'm going with C with this one. I can't lie. But everyone's saying D, so I might have to move him into D. Let's go and put him in D then. I guess they're saying Rashford got another loan. If it has to happen, it has to happen, bro. I don't want to pay his wages for another year, bro. So hopefully, if he goes on loan, is there an F rating for failure? To be honest with you, this is literally what I literally just typed up. I literally just went make a tier list and it gave me these S, A, B, C, and D tiers. Only Saudi can pay Rashford wages, and he doesn't want to go there, does he? Especially with his lifestyle. Rashford loves drinking. He loves gambling. Saudi's a Muslim country. They don't drink. They don't get. I mean, to be fair, there probably is bars in Saudi that you probably can drink alcohol, but I doubt you can do gambling. Maybe you can. Maybe I'm wrong. I've never been there, so I don't know. Honestly, I would not want to take one single United player. Well, Kobbie Mainoo would start for you, and so would Amad Diallo, and De Ligt, Euro would also start centre backs. So there's 4. Not even Mbeumo and Cunha. Okay, Newcastle. Yeah, and in Cunha as well now. If a Prem team doesn't sign in, then you don't get the money. What do you mean? What do you mean, bro? Did Rashford Barca deal collapse? No, it hasn't collapsed. It's just he's like their 3rd or 4th option, innit? Because they want Luis Diaz or Nico Williams ahead of him. But if they can't get either of them, they probably will end up getting him. Do you get what I'm saying? Sandy only makes sales. Is that true? Yeah, but CR7 doesn't drink, though. He doesn't drink or gamble, does he? You know what I'm saying? But that's understandable, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he doesn't drink, though, does he? He doesn't drink, though. I'm going to need to fly through this. We're going to go with Jean Garcia. This one's going to be a short one. I'm going to go B because I haven't seen enough of him, but he was very highly touted as a goalkeeper. I think he's a good goalkeeper. He was wanted by Newcastle, Man United, Barca, and there might be one more club that wanted him as well. He's a very good player. What do you mean you get money from Rashford? Yeah, if anyone could sign him and we get money, bro. What do you mean? If a Prem team doesn't sign him, then you don't get money. If anyone signs him, like we need someone to sign him. Anyone could sign him. Like, we need anyone to sign him. Yeah, for me, I'll go in Garcia and B. I've never watched him, so I don't see his own together. I think some sort of law there. Oh yeah, because they're not married, innit? Yeah. I hear what you're saying. Man. Saudi is planning on making parts of the country for Western culture, like drinking and gambling. I think Vision 23. Yeah. Because I spoke to some girl. She was Muslim. She's from Lebanon. And I was asking her, I was like, this is when I didn't know much about Islam, innit? So I was asking her, I was like, so how comes in Saudi Arabia they have no churches? And she believes that because Saudi Arabia was far behind in its like existence, she believes that soon they will build a church in Saudi Arabia and stuff like that. Thinking that. But listen, they don't have to do that Western culture, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Drinking and gambling, bro. Drinking is corruption, bro. I mean, I love gambling. Gambling is fucking fun, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put a bet on the Messi game. But drinking, mother of all evils, bro. You have people just sit there in the street trying to punch each other up. You know what I'm saying? You watching the Club World Cup. Yeah, I'm going to do a watch long for the Messi game. Actually, am I? It starts in an hour, man. Doesn't it start in an hour? Less than an hour, bro. Let me flick through this, bro, and let's see what I want to do because I want to go to the shop as well. Get something or some shit, bro. But let's go through this. And Mbeumo to Man United. B for now. B for now. Potentially A, but B for now. B for now, yeah. No explanation needed. I'm just going to get through some of these guys. Do you know what I'm saying? Starts in like 20 minutes. No, it starts in an hour, bro. Kicks off at 1 a.m. Garnacho to Chelsea. No, yeah, Garnacho to Chelsea. I'd go D, and then because they don't need him, that's not what they need. They need a proven winger. They need more proven players. They need a proven core, and he's not good, and he doesn't suit. I don't think he's good enough for the Premier League. He's shit. I don't rate him at all. However, Garnacho for Napoli, I actually think would be a decent signing. I feel like his pace and he's not really got power, but his pace, he's running them behind, could actually affect teams and affect games in a certain way. In that league against old man legs, I feel like Garnacho could actually do something in the Serie A. I feel like he could probably get like, you'll see him get like 20 GA or something in the Serie A, have a decent season, win the Serie A title or whatever, something along those lines. I feel like, yeah, him to Napoli wouldn't be a bad signing. I need Garnacho to Arsenal for the banner. That would be hilarious, though. I can't know, that would be hilarious. But yeah, I'm putting Garnacho to Chelsea in D and Garnacho to Napoli in C. Franco to Real Madrid. No, I never watched him, so I'm going to put him in B because I never watched him. Do you think Messi will win tonight? Yeah, I think Messi will win. I'm going to put Franco in B because I actually have never watched him, so I don't really know. They said they don't Islam. That's why they hate other Arab countries like Iran, descendants of Palestinians. Gamble responsibly. Yeah, listen, you gamble responsibly. Innit? I can't lie. There was like about like a year ago, I was running off the trails, bro. I kept, you know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, about a year ago, just over a year ago, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've died down a bit now. I've calmed it down a bit. Garnacho can stat pad in that debt league. Yeah, he'll stat pad in that debt league. He'll ever do. But Franco, I've never watched him, so I'm going to put him in B. They paid 40 million for him. We wanted him. PSG wanted him. He's obviously got some talent. I've just never watched him, so I'm putting him in B for now because I never watched him. Frimpong, I'm going to put in C because I don't think Frimpong's that good. I can't lie. I don't think Frimpong's that good. I don't think he suits Liverpool. I think he's more of a wing back. I actually think he's worse than Trent defensively and offensively as well. So yeah, for me at the minute, I would put him in C. I can't lie, I'd put him in C. But yeah, I've got to flick through some of these lads because I want to wrap up. Because I want to get prepared for the watch along. Ekitike to Manchester United, Chelsea, or Liverpool. What are we saying? I'm going to put him in B because apparently he's a baby Isak. Yeah, Frimpong was crap. Physicality now, but I think he can replace you. I don't think he's good enough though. Me personally. But Ekitike to Manchester United, Liverpool, or Chelsea, I'm going to put him B because apparently he's baby Isak. Maybe he's worth the cash. Just got to develop stuff like that. 22 goals, 12 assists for Frankfurt last season. Decent player, but I haven't watched enough of him. And I've got to get through this, so I can only do short explanations. Reinders to City. I'll put this in A, man. This guy's sick, bro. This guy's sick. I watched him last year at the Euros. I can't lie. This Reinders guy is a top player, man. I'd love him at United, bro. He's genuinely unreal, bro. Imagine him in a pivot with Rodri. It's going to be absolutely unreal. It's an unreal signing. City have done some unreal business. Tijjani Reinders is, you know what I'm saying, go from Gundogan, Mateus Nunes. Who is playing? Messi's playing, bro. Messi's playing. Inter Miami versus Al Ali, I think. I'll go to Johnny Reinders, bro. I'll put him in A. I think he's City doing some elite business, bruv. Victor Gyökeres to Arsenal and Manchester United. A. No, in fact, you could argue S. You could argue S. I can't lie, you could argue S. Victor Gyökeres is a gunman. He would get 20 goals in the Premier League for Arsenal or Manchester United. He is an elite finisher. He's an elite poacher. He's got strength, a proper Viking. He's got a cool celebration. He's a quality footballer. Victor Gyökeres to Arsenal and Manchester United will be an absolute wonderful signing for both of the football clubs. That's what we're both in for him. He's an elite player. Do you know what I'm saying? We're going to put him in there. Emiliano Martinez to Manchester United. I'm putting an A. No, putting an S, sorry. I'll tell you why. Yeah, his age is a bit of a thing for me. However, yeah, this guy, going from Onana to him, yeah, is like going from Susan Boyle to Maya Jama. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the level of upgrade we're talking in. We're talking one of the worst goalkeepers to have ever played for my football club to one of the best goalkeepers in the league. That instantly makes it an S. The only problem with him is he's like 30 or something. No, 30, he's like 32 or some shit like that. So his age is a bit thingy. He's only probably got like 4 or 5 years at the top. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even less. Do you get what I'm saying? But however, Maya Jama, bruv, what's wrong? What do you mean, bruv? You know what I'm saying? But however, Emiliano Martinez is a top goalkeeper and would revolutionise Manchester United's backline, would revolutionise the Manchester United team, would be an absolute unreal signing. Do you get what I'm saying? Yes, he had a poor end to the season for Aston Villa, but however, he is still a top player. Yeah, hold on, let's go. Who else we going? We'll go Maignan. We'll go for another Maignan. Maignan to Chelsea. I know it broke down, but it could still happen. But it broke down. I'll go B because from what I've seen of him, no, actually I'll go A. I'll be fair. Can't go for A. Decent goalkeeper, top goalkeeper for me. He'd be a great sign. And again, I want to talk about upgrades. Going from Onana to Martinez, going from Sanchez to Maignan is a massive upgrade. 30 million. He's a Serie A winner. You know what I'm saying? He got man of the match in a Champions League quarter final, I believe, against Napoli. Yeah, elite shot stopper. I don't think he's ever won anything with France. Did he win the Nations League with France? I think he did. He may have won the Nations League with France. But yeah, 26 people in the building, by the way. Hit the sub button, people. Let's try and get to 1,050 subscribers. We're 8 subscribers away. So hit the sub button, hit the like buttons. How many likes are we on? We're in on 16 likes. Lloris won the World Cup. Lloris didn't win the Nations League. I'm sure it was. Maybe you're right, actually. Maybe you are right. Yeah, Maignan there for me. I'll put him in A tier. Maignan to Chelsea. Proper Chelsea. It was Lloris who got carried by Art Fairs. It was Lloris. Yeah, fair dues. Let's go with Stiller to Bayern or Stiller to Real Madrid. Actually, no, I'll go Stiller with Bayern because I don't think he's going to go Real Madrid. A, because if it was Real Madrid, it'd be B. But if it's because it's Bayern and they desperately need midfielders, they desperately need players. But Bayern are lacking so much in so many areas, defensively, midfield-wise. They're lacking so much quality. For me, yeah, and Mbeumo's duplicated 3 times. I don't know why. So I've already put Mbeumo in. I put him in B. Still as a baller. For me, him to Bayern, I would put him in A. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this guy's elite, bro. This guy's an elite player, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and as you say, yeah, for the price, like he's very cheap. He's very cheap. Still, he's very cheap as well. He must only be like 30 to 40 million probably. Do you get what I'm saying? Maybe he does want Madrid. Either way, I feel like this guy's a proper player for the price. The way people talk about him, Toni Kroos recommended him to Real Madrid. He's tipped to be the next Toni Kroos. He's very, very talented. He's a very good player. Yeah, I put him in A. Livramento to Manchester City. Now, this would be potentially S because, again, upgrading. I put him in A. And I don't know if this deal will happen. But the problem is Newcastle want £70 million for this guy. That is worrying because I believe that would make him the most expensive fullback of all time, which is obviously not the best fullback of all time. But He is a very, very, very good player. My headset's died. He's a very, very good player. Is the transfer window closed? Yeah, it opens again on the 16th, bro. So it opens again on Monday, which is tomorrow. Yeah, 70 million. I believe he's worth about 45 to 50. 45 to 50. I think he's a top player. Very good on the ball. Very good defensively. Can play left back. Can play right back. Both sides. Got a lot about him. But 70 million for me is why he cannot be an S. I believe City will get him probably for about 60 million. I don't see them paying. He's unreal, bro. He's been sick for years, man. I used to think he was Italian, but he's not. Yeah, City doesn't like to overpay. That's why I haven't bought him yet, because they wanted him for the Club World Cup, but they didn't get him. Aït-Nouri to City, I'll put him B, because I still need to see how he's going to play in that system, because again, Aït-Nouri's not a fullback; he's more of a wing back. But yeah, as a player, I'd love him at United. I'd love him at United. He's a top player. Nothing else is to really be said. Sensei for Grealish, they did anything they can. It's a good point, to be fair. That is a good point. But yeah, Leao to Bayern, I go B. You know, he's going to want ridiculous wages. He's going to want to start every week. He's going to want to, you know, he's going to be cost probably about 70 to 80 million. And I don't really like Leao. I can't lie. I'm not really a fan of him. I don't really think he's that good. Again, I think he's another P&P merchant. I don't think he's got much tech. He's not got much talent in terms of technical on the ball. However, he's obviously got some good attributes. And yeah, if some people say the Portuguese Rashford and stuff like that, yeah, for me, he's a decent. He could do a decent job, but for the wages and what they're going to ask for, you could argue put it in C. I really could, but luckily Bayern Munich have desperately need a left winger, because Tell's left, Sane's left, Coman will probably leave. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's go with Trent. For now, I'm going to put him in A, just because he's free and he's rattled all the Liverpool fans. I'm joking. I'm going to put him in A because you're getting arguably the best right back on the planet for free. You know what I'm saying? Literally for free. No transfer fee needed. So, and you're getting the best right back on the planet, or one of the best right backs on the planet. So just give me Anthony. Honestly, just give me Anthony. Yeah, there's nothing else to be said. I think even Liverpool fans, yeah, they can't, like, you know what I'm saying? You can hate him, but you can't deny how good he is, you know what I'm saying? And for a team, I think that's why they're rattled, because he's left on a free. Yeah, and they know how good he is. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, I put him in A tier. Where's Delap? I thought I put Delap in. I did think I put Delap in. Oh, I can't be arsed. I put Delap. I tell you what, I put Delap. I thought I put Delap in. I'd put Delap somewhere. I'll put Delap. Yeah, he'd be high B, potentially A. High B, potentially A for me. Gittins to Chelsea, D, because I never watched him, and 50 million for another unproven player. Not for me. I mean, maybe you could put him in C, to be fair. Maybe he is half decent, but yeah, I'd put him in C, bruv. I don't rate Gittins at all. Barcola, however, to Bayern, I'd put him B. I don't really like. Barcola's another player that I didn't really rate, but I saw more of him. I saw a comp of him. I saw a comp of him playing. He played some game in the league, and can't lie, it moved me, bruv. I'll be real, it moved me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Barcola is actually a sick player, or he's actually got some talent. And I don't know how much they would want for him if he was to leave. But let's say they get him for 50 million. Bayern Munich are desperate. You know what I'm saying? Bayern Munich are desperate. They desperately need a player like him. Yeah. Barcola is another P&P merchant. Can't finish. Yeah, he can't finish. To be fair, he's got a bit more tech than a few other players. You know what I'm saying? He has got a bit more tech, but he hasn't really got power, though. He's got pace. What do you think of the Italians' new manager, Gattuso? Isn't that the guy that sat there in the press conference and said, sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit? Good luck to him, mate. Because, listen, that fucking team scammed the fucking Euros right, and beat us in the final, and they are fucking shit and haven't even qualified for the World Cup the last 2 times. Crazy, isn't it? But yeah, I'm going Barcola in B personally. Rodrigo S. Whether he goes to, if he does leave Real Madrid and goes to Arsenal, S. Be arguably their best player. Chelsea, arguably their best player. Bayern Munich, arguably their best player. This guy, you know what I'm saying? Just ask Real Madrid fans. Just watch Champions League nights. He had a bad season, cool, but he's S, bruv. Even if he costs 100 million, he's the one player on this list that's worth 100 million. He's an absolute bargain of a football player. What a player he is. Sick footballer. No doubt in my mind. If he left Real Madrid, he'd smash it wherever he goes. Yeah, elite player, bro. Elite football player. But yeah, man, they got saved by Donnarumma in Switzerland because the winners would have destroyed them 4 million. What do you mean? Oh, that was the last Euro you're talking about. Yeah. Best player for Bayern is a stretch, but least have shame. Yeah, I did say arguably. I think I said arguably. Yeah, would arguably be your best player, though, him or Elise. Do United still want De Jong? No, I think that boat sailed a long time ago, brother. I'll be real. Musiala better than Rodrigo anytime. I'm not going to deny it. Like, maybe he is, but yeah, Elise. I'm just the chat's on to me. I just said arguably. He could arguably be their best player. You know what I'm saying? Osimhen to Chelsea. Oh, no, not to Chelsea. It'll be Osimhen to where though? Man United. He's linked with Man United and Chelsea. I think it would be an S, sorry, for both. I think he levels us both up. To a very, very high level. I think he's a gunman, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? He scores goals galore. He bagged 20 league goals, just like Victor Osimhen. The only problem is his wages. That's the only problem. He wants too much. Do you know what I'm saying? He wants too much, bruv. And I would never be against signing Osimhen. I think he's a class player. Personally, I think he's a class player. But yeah, Ederson to Manchester United, the last signing. I'm going to put him B because they want 60 million for him, and I've never watched him. So I don't know. Where's Wirtz? Yeah, where is Wirtz? I'm sure I got a picture of Wirtz, bruv. Fuck's sake, it's missed out on my fucking thing. Hold on. There you go. Wirtz is there. Yeah, sorry. Wirtz is there. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, why wasn't Wirtz there? I don't know why. Wirtz is there. But listen, yeah. Ederson to Manchester United. I've never I had Wirtz. I had a picture of Wirtz. I just never put it in. Ederson to Manchester United. I'll put in B because it's I never watched him, but we desperately need a midfielder of his profile. Strong, good carry of the ball, defensively good, well-rounded. That type of midfielder. I believe we desperately need that midfielder in our team. So I'd go with him in B. But Wirtz. See, I can't put it in S because of the price. But then if I'm going to put Rodrigo in S, yeah, I'm going to put him in S. It's the biggest signing of the summer for multiple reasons. He turned down Bayern Munich and Man City for them. One second, let me put my phone on charge. Yeah, as I was saying, he turned down Bayern Munich. He turned down Man City for them. It's a statement signing. It could help them get to their back-to-back league titles. It could help them dominate English football. He could play a part in that. It's an unreal signing. And as I said, upgrades, lads, upgrades. Curtis Jones and Szoboszlai to Florian Wirtz. That's a proper upgrade. That's a proper upgrade. Do you know what I'm saying? It has to be an S, bro. It has to be an S. You know what I'm saying? I can see Meccano being an accountant, bruv. He's sitting there spamming the fucking prices. But listen, it's a top player, innit? He's a top player, innit? You know what I'm saying? We cannot deny that in being a top player. So yeah, for me, that's the list. We've got Cherky, Emiliano Martinez, Rodrigo, Osman, Verts in S. I'm not the hard. I didn't do managers, bruv. Kevin, man, give it a rest. I didn't do managers. Otherwise, I'd have done fucking Thomas Frank to fucking thingy. Hoyson, Cunha, Gahey, Reinders, Jokeres, Maignan, Stiller, Livramento, Trent in A. Kirke, Zubimendi, Nico Williams, Garcia, Mbuemu, Franco, Etiketike, Ainori, Leao, Barcola, Edison in B. Tar, Diaz, Garnacho to Napoli, Frimpong, Gittins in C, Sesko, Garnacho to Chelsea, and Rashford in Barca to D. I may have missed out a few names. However, I have got to wrap up. I've got to go set up another stream because these guys want me to do one for the watch along, which I'm going to set up now, and I'll redirect you to it, but I won't be live until who are they playing? Let me just type out. I won't be live until about 5 minutes into kickoff. But yeah, it might even start a bit late because American games always start late. They always start like 10 minutes after kickoff, so we should be good. Al Ali versus Inter Miami live FIFA Club World Cup watch along. There you go. I'll schedule it for 1:05 a.m. and I'll set it all up. Big up to everyone. Big up to Adam. Big up to Kevin. Big up to Meccano. Yeah, no, they couldn't sell. I'll tell you why they couldn't sell tickets, bro, because they were charging like $300 per ticket or some shit like that. I think it might have been 500. Big up to Mustafa. Big up to Sensei. Big up to Warfog. Big up to Answer. Big up to everyone in the chat. I'm going to go to the shop. I'm going to go for a run as well. I need to burn some calories off. And yeah, I'll be live at about 30, 35, 40 minutes. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and immigration will be there. What's going on in America right now with that immigration stuff and all that stuff, and Donald Trump's moving mad, bro. I can't lie. He's moving mad, bro. I can't even lie. So yeah, and yeah, America's just been a bit fucked right now. But yeah, big up to everyone. I'm saying I'll see you on the watch along. I'll just see you on the watch along, innit? I'll see you on the watch along. I'm gonna redirect to it now. Customization, redirect, Al Ali, into Miami, and yeah, I'm out of people. See you later. Big up to everyone in the chat. Amaran would be an F, by the way. Listen, Kevin, shush, mate. Anyways, I'm out, people. See you later. Bash.